Let's begin with our top story. Russian armed forces have targeted cities across Ukraine, including Kyiv, Odesa and Kharkiv. The missile strikes come as Ukrainian defenders continue to repel assaults on the beleaguered town of Bakhmut. The missiles hit a wide arc of targets, including cities stretching from Zhytomyr, Vynnytsia and Rivne in the west to Dnipro and Poltava in the central part of Ukraine. Kyiv mayor flagged explosions in southwestern part of the town. Residents have reported power outages. The governor of Odesa region says that a mass missile attack hit an energy facility in the port city, cutting out power. As per the governor, Russia also targeted residential areas. Kharkiv region governor cited 15 strikes with targets including infrastructure. Reports of Russian strikes have also emerged from the central city of Dnipro and regions throughout the country. Late on Wednesday, Ukraine's military said that it had managed to push back intense Russian attacks on Bakhmut. Russia is claiming control of the eastern half of the mining town in the embattled east. NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg has said that Russia was throwing more troops into the battle. EU defense ministers have agreed to speed up the supply of artillery rounds and buy more shells to help Ukraine. Kyiv is burning through shells faster than its allies can manufacture them. Under the plan, EU states will get financial incentives worth 1 billion euros to send more of their artillery rounds to Kyiv. Another 1 billion euros will help fund the joint procurement of new shells. Russia has said that it has annexed nearly 20% of Ukraine's territory. Russia casts its invasion of Ukraine as a response to threats to its security from its neighbors' ties to the West. Ukraine is expected to launch a counter-offensive when the weather improves. It is waiting to receive more Western military aid, including tanks. All right, let's cut across to Ukraine now. We are joined by Oleksiy Goncharenko from Kyiv. Oleksiy is member of the Ukrainian parliament. Thanks very much for speaking with us. A fresh wave of attacks is being reported from across Ukraine, including the capital city, Kyiv. What is the situation there in the capital city right now?
I'm now in the train moving to Kharkiv, but yes, today the whole country was attacked. And that was the biggest missile attack from the beginning of the year. Mostly energy infrastructure was hit, including in Kyiv, Kharkiv, Odesa, other parts of the country. But also residential areas were hit, and we already have information about killed people, wounded people. Again, new terrorist attack against civilian objects from Russian Federation.
Sir, attacks are being reported from three cities primarily, Kyiv, Odesa and Kharkiv. Why are these three cities a particular target for the Russians?
That are the biggest cities in the country, but not, unfortunately, only these cities. Much wider attack was, and a lot of other cities and regions of the country are hit.
Sir, Ukraine's Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant has also been left without electricity supply following this Russian strike and is currently running on diesel generators. That's what we are getting to hear. Why do you think that Zaporizhzhia has been repeatedly being targeted by the Russian forces?
That is a very dangerous situation because for the first time in human history, nuclear power plant is occupied by aggressor. And Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is the biggest in Europe, one of the biggest in the world. And it's very dangerous what's going on there. And Russia is playing with a fire, with a very dangerous fire for the whole planet. And that is something what they're doing. Like they stopped the grain supply to the world, trying to weaponize food. They are weaponizing nuclear energy. They're weaponizing energy in general. That is their playbook, terrorist playbook.
Sir, what are the options for Kyiv? You are a member of parliament in Ukraine. What are the options that Ukraine is looking for as you wait for more ammunition and more firepower, including tanks from the Western allies? Oleksiy Goncharenko. He's a member of Ukrainian parliament. He's moving from Kyiv towards Kharkiv. Both these cities are under attack, according to Ukrainian authorities. We wish him safety for the moment. Thanks very much, Oleksiy Goncharenko, for joining us on WION.